cannot get to Taiwan with illiterate population.
Professor Charles Soludo, the executive governor of Anambra State, has maintained that the reason why he has not transformed Anambra State yet into a Taiwan that he promised in the Anambra during electioneering, during the campaign time, is because he wants to first of all deal with the illiterate population in Anambra State.
When we say Anambra vision Africa, Dubai, Taiwan, mana, even the mother when they talk Dubai, Taiwan, but you know, overnight, skyscrapers Nina, Adia, Abuleben in Dubai, Taiwan, on the development. And the foundation of Taiwan, access to qualitative education. Taiwan, on natural resources. The road to Taiwan begins from there. You cannot get to Taiwan with illiterate population. And I will decide there.
In other words, he's trying to say that there are a lot of illiterates in Anambra State, that he wants to get them educated before he will transform Anambra State into Taiwan. Before I progress further, I think Soludo has just insulted in the Anambra State. This is a political statement, and that political statement has insulted the intellectuals from Anambra State, has insulted the educated persons from Anambra State, and I will explain shortly why I said so. You know, Soludo was trying to say that Taiwan as a nation, that they are very educated, pretty much educated than Nigerians, than Anambra State, and he wants to get Anambra State to that level of education before transforming Anambra State to Taiwan. You know, these are some of the humongous, bogus campaign promises that politicians are known for in this part of the world, Africa. The same type of humongous promise that Hope Uzodimma gave to the people of Imo State, that he was going to send 4,000 Imolites to European Union to go and learn work or to be employed. I don't know. Up to today, the story continues. I mean, if Soludo had actually said that, okay, transforming Anambra State is a work in progress, I am working on that, it would have been acceptable. Instead of trying to give a political statement which unfortunately and very sadly insulted the larger majority of the Anambra State. Now let's get the statistics right. The literacy rate in Taiwan, as was published as far back as 2014, if I'm not mistaken, for the entire population was around 98.5%. And for the male population, it was around 99.5 or 99.6%. And for the female, it was around 97.3%. Now, let's compare that with Nigerian literacy population. The literacy rate for Nigeria, as was published in 2018, was around 62.8% for the entire population. And for the male, it was around 71%. And for the female, it was around 53% or 52%. Now, coming down to Nigeria as a nation, the literacy rate by states in Nigeria, I can categorically tell you that Anambra State ranked among the most educated states in Nigeria. In fact, Anambra State is among the top 7 or the top 10 most educated states. And Anambra State has been placed at a literacy rate of 92%. Now, the question I want to ask is this. The illiterate population that Soludo is referring to, is it the 8% that is left out of 100%? Or is there somewhere that we have that illiterate, population that is so big in the eyes of Professor Charles Soludo that he's now using that as an excuse why he has not transformed Anambra State into Taiwan? These are all political rhetorics, and I'm sure he didn't know when he said that. Otherwise, why would you say that you are first of all trying to deal with the illiterate population in Anambra State? Who does that? A state that ranked among the top most educated states in Nigeria. And these are the excuses you can give why you have not fulfilled your campaign promises. It would have been pretty much more better if you say that transforming Anambra State to Taiwan is a work in progress, that you are working on that you have done this, you have done this, these are the areas you are working on, instead of talking about all of these things. Anambra State is already doing pretty well academically. All we need to do is to strengthen what has been put in place, what P2B and other past governors have done. Strengthen them, digitalize our studies, bring more technology into the schools. Instead of doing this part, you decided to insult not only Anambra State people, but to a large extent to Ndibo.